I want to turn things right now over to my colleague, Caitlin Ross, who is also out here outside the Carr Center with what you need to know if you are heading here to pay your respects later tonight. Caitlin?
Jonathan, so many people want to come pay their respects because of that impact you talked about, that life of service. Everyone we've spoken with so far has a personal story about how President Carter impacted them and why it's so important for them to come out today. We're here at the King Memorial Station, where people have to come if they want to catch the shuttle over to the Carter Center. So you can't park at the Carter Center. You actually have to take MARTA to this station, where you'll then hop on a shuttle. That shuttle is going to run for 60 hours continuously. So they're making sure that everyone who wants to go to that service has the chance to. And we talked to people who drove more than 6 hours to come here to this MARTA station to catch a shuttle to go to the Carter Center because it's so important to them. One woman who's a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity shared her own story about how President Carter has impacted her life.
We were doing the build in LaGrange, and we knew what house he was working on. So two of my co-builders, we weren't on break, which was not good, and we snuck out of the house we were working on and went down to the house he was working on. And he was working on the front entryway. So we stood at the edge of the road and where the yard would be, and we were just going, oh, there's the president, there he is. And he turned around and he looked at us and he goes, don't you all have a home you should be working on instead of watching me? And we were all like, oh my gosh, he dissed us. We had just been dissed by the president.
Instead of watching me, I thought that story just epitomized Jimmy Carter. He preferred to just put his head down and do the work. Jonathan?
We love those kinds of stories, and we've been hearing that over and over. Our Caitlin Ross. So a reminder, if you are coming to the Carter Center tonight or the next few days, that you will want to know that there will be a lot of security. We noticed that as we were coming in here, even into the media area, you won't be able to have a bag or a purse, so keep those in your car or at home if you're coming out here. But what's really stood out to me being out here the last few days is not just the number of people out here, but really the diversity. Every type of person you could think of in Atlanta coming here to pay their respects to President Carter. So from 7 p.m. tonight all the way up until 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So 24 hours you can come out here and pay your respects.